Hi everybody, welcome to another Talk to Georgian live chat. My name is Jenny Thompson. I'm the social media specialist here at Georgian College. And today we are going to be talking all about what to know about fall registration. So in just a minute, we're going to be chatting with Jay Harris. He is the Student System Support Officer at Georgian College. So, if you contact us for some help with registration, you might be chatting with Jay. So he's got some great advice for you today. So we know you've got lots of questions about registration. You might be wondering, when can I register? It's starting next week. And who can I talk to if I'm having trouble with registration? Jay and his team. And is it possible to change my timetable later on? We're going to go over all these things. And if you have other questions as well, please post them below and we will do our best to get through as many as possible. So as always, before we get started, I just want to point everyone in the direction of our website. It's a fantastic resource. And if you miss anything today, or if you want to go over anything in more detail, all of what we're going to be chatting about today is going to be on our website. It's GeorgianCollege.ca. It's also where we post a lot of our ongoing COVID-19 updates and information. And that's for domestic and international students. So a lot of our commonly asked questions are answered on there. So I just want to give you a quick little tour of where to find some things before we get started here. So on our website, GeorgianCollege.ca, mainly I just want to point you guys toward this bright orange bar at the top. You can't miss it. So there's a few really helpful links here. So first of all, we've got our August lab recovery period. And so if you click on there, it will actually take you to our page that's all about what you need to know about August lab recovery. So there's tons of really great resources on here. It's broken down by section to help you navigate really easily. There's some information here on our safety protocols, face coverings, parking, how to contact us, tons of stuff. So take a look at that page if you're headed back to campus this month. Again, this is where you can find some more information on our Safe at Georgian app, which we recommend all students download. It's got some great resources on there as well as this great video here about what to know about returning to campus. As well, that top bar is also our Fall 2020 program delivery page. So if you click on that link, it will take you here. And there is some information here that's broken down again to make things just really easy, about our Georgian Learning Guarantee, about any other kind of information that you might need. As well, I really want to show you guys our search tool. So if you just scroll down, you'll find the program search tool right here. And you can actually type in your program name right here, and it will pop up down here below, show you, by semester and your year, and it'll show you whether it's remote or has an in-person component, but even by the hours. So you'll get a good idea of what you'll be doing this fall. And then the last one is the COVID-19 update page. So that's where we're going to be posting a lot of all of our ongoing updates. So if you click that, it will take you here to our COVID-19 page. There are some, key dates up at the top. As well, it's broken down again by semester, by different things. If you're wondering about fees or student services or whatever, there you can find it all right here. As well as there's some additional information at these tabs, including for our international students. So if you click on there, it will take you to our international FAQs page. And there's more info there if you're wondering about travel letters or about immigration and travel, housing, insurance, visas, anything like that. There's more information there for you. Great. So that's my spiel. Check out our website. It's fantastic. Lots of information on there. And I know that some of you may have questions too about our latest COVID-19 safety protocol. So please know that we are following the guidelines of public health, and that they have confirmed that we are taking all the right safety measures to stop any kind of transmission. If there was any kind of broad risk, public health would communicate that fully with our campus community. And as I mentioned, you can find the latest updates on COVID-19 on our website at GeorgianCollege.ca/coronavirus. Great. So now we're going to jump right in to the topic at hand, fall registration. So we're going to be bringing in Jay here in just a sec. This is our Student Systems Support Officer at Georgian College. All right. Hey, Jay, how are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm good. Yourself?
Good. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's very sunny where you are.
There we go.
I don't know if that did anything, but that's okay. We appreciate you joining us today. So you've been with us for a couple of different live chats, actually, as well. So you're an old pro at this. So for anyone who may have missed those chats, can you tell us a little bit more about what you do at Georgian?
Absolutely. So my name's Jay. For those of you that haven't seen me before or on campus, my name's Jay. I'm the Student Systems Support Officer with Georgian. And my role traditionally is around the student systems. So Banner, MyPass, Banner, your student email and student portal as well. So if you do have any inquiries, maybe it's how to navigate them, their basic use, or any inquiries in general, then that is my primary role at Georgian. And thank you again for having me on today. I'm always happy to speak to yourself and any students that may be on the line as well.
Perfect. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. So I want to start back at basics. When can students register for their fall semester?
Yeah. So actually next week, so August 18th through the 20th is when block registration is open. For each individual program, you will have your own specified date and time. So if you'd like to understand your specific date and time, you can log into your Banner account. And this is from the login button on the main Georgian home screen. Your login will be your student number at student.georgianc.on.ca. And that's excellent. Working our presentation here as well. Thanks so much, Jenny.
You're welcome.
So our simple login. So log in, and then we're going to want to go into Banner. Banner is our student information system. And your default password, once you go into Banner, is going to be your date of birth. So this will be the last 2 digits for the year, 2 digits for the month, and 2 digits for the day. And that's great. Yes, we do have the student login and the admin login. So all the information is there and provided. Once you are logged into Banner, you can select Banner main menu, registration, and then check registration status. And that will provide you with your exact date and time that registration will open.
Perfect. Great. A good little view there of where to find everything. And so what do students, what do students need, because you touched on this on like how to log in. So, but what do students need to access their Banner accounts?
Certainly your student number. So your student number can be found on your acceptance letter. And this will be a 9-digit student number. If you do happen to forget your student number for any reason or lose your acceptance letter, that's okay. You can contact registrar at GeorgianCollege.ca or even call into the office of the registrar. We will have to ask and verify information questions, but we can provide it for you as well.
Yeah, so there's the email there, just spelled it for everybody.
Yeah.
So if you want to chat up Jay or one of his colleagues, that's who to contact there. Perfect. All right, great. Great. So we've gone over where to find student number. And then one thing people are going to need are their student cards. So with the majority of our programs still are running remotely this fall, how can students access or get their cards?
Yeah. So if you just search Onecard on the Georgian website, we do have a Onecard page. So there is an excellent how-to video resource that will show you how to upload a photo online. And once a photo is uploaded online and you have registered for classes, that's the second component, is once you've registered for classes, then we can mail you a deactivated card. That's great, thanks Jenny. So a little bit further down the screen there's an excellent how-to video on how to upload an image. It needs to be a little bit further down, but yeah, there we are. Yeah, so that is how to upload an image. This information is on the website, and it is important to note that we are going to be sending you a deactivated copy of your Onecard to the address that you have provided. So we'll also provide instructions on how to activate your Onecard, and then also send you confirmation to let you know that your card has been shipped. And then it is important to note that Onecards will only be sent to Canadian addresses. So as an international student, once you arrive, then you can list your Canadian address, and that's where your card will be shipped to.
Perfect. And just to let everybody know where I found this, it was just under, if you go to our website, GeorgianCollege.ca, and then hover over that tab at the top, Student Life, you can find it over here under Onecard, right there. And then that'll take you to this page. And that's where you can find all those resources. Just to break it down even further, there's a bunch of tabs here just to help you. Awesome. We always have those resources. That's fantastic. Great. So, and I see a lot of questions coming in just about other things. We've seen everything from library services to, wondering about, learning remotely if you're in a different time zone, or wondering about what programs we have, or visas or permits or anything like that. So I just want to throw to our website again. I can't say it enough. There's tons of information on there. It's a really fantastic resource. So just GeorgianCollege.ca. All of that information is on there. I would really recommend people check out library.georgiancollege.ca as well for our library services. They've got tons of really great FAQs on there, how you can access their services, and our international team as well. You can find them on our international page as well. They're on here at IC Georgian, and our library is on here as well at Georgian College Library. So for anyone who's just joining us as well, who's wondering what the heck I'm rambling about, we're chatting about fall registration. So what to know. So for anything that you may have missed, we are going to be posting this live chat to our Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook accounts following. So you can definitely check them out there anytime. And we do want to support you if you have questions about all these other things as well. So again, check out our website, GeorgianCollege.ca. Including it does have our COVID-19 updates page, information on there, broken down by semester for domestic and international students. So there's tons of information on there as well. So let's jump back into some more questions. So we're taking questions on fall registration, which runs August 18 through 20. So it's coming up. So tell me, Jay, when will students get their timetables?
Yeah. So when you do log into Banner and you go through the process of clicking registration, then register for courses, it is important that students have already paid their deposit at this point as well. Otherwise, this won't be available. But after registering for courses, your timetable will populate automatically. So if you do have any communications or general education courses required for your term, you'll be notified through the registration process. But when you do select a timetable, and you might see timetable A, B, C, D, and depending how large your program is. So at that point, when you do select a timetable, your mandatory courses are selected in that timetable for you. So it makes registration very easy. But after you've clicked your submit to register, then your timetable will automatically be updated for you immediately after registration.
Okay, perfect. And I want to throw back, there's a question here from Nightmare Zone. So that's a sweet name. Just about Onecard. So it's basically just like the student ID, right, is what they're asking. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what people can use their Onecard for.
Yeah, so the reason why maybe it's called Onecard is because it is one card for every. Yeah. It's exactly that. Yeah. So your Onecard can be used for library services. First and foremost, it is certainly your identification as a Georgian student, and certainly handy on campus. So we do have it for printing services on campus or previous. You can use it for food as well. So if you'd like to up onto your Onecard, there's video resources on the Onecard web, there's the Onecard page on how to do that. And you can use these for food services on and off campus. So we do have a few, yeah, so off campus if you prefer. Yeah, and then if you're looking to any general inquiries on campus as well, it always is good to have your Onecard on you. It displays your student number, which is handy as well. So if you do happen to lose your or forget your student number, then it is on your Onecard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. And I wanted to quickly address as well, there was somebody, I'm sorry, I've missed the name now, but somebody earlier was asking about some of those library services and that they had gone to the website and they didn't see the information. So they're just asking about study rooms. So that is a question that we are getting. So unfortunately, it's just, I don't have a specific answer for you right now. I think it's more stay tuned because we are working through a lot of different topics, including study rooms, what's going to be available exactly this fall. So just please stay tuned and we will update you as soon as we can. I'm sure if, if they are available, we'll be posting it on our social media. The library for sure will have it posted on their website and we'll have it posted on our main website as well, GeorgianCollege.ca. So yeah. And I want to ask you, Jay, as well. So, if somebody, does their registration and everything is wonderful, and then they think, you know what, I don't really want to take this course. I want to take this other course or whatever. Can they change their timetables later on?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you do happen to select your timetable, as we mentioned before, selecting a timetable will select your courses and all of your mandatory courses in one block. So if you find that you have met a requirement, maybe it's through credit transfer, or you no longer wish to take that one course, you can change them during our add and drop period. And add and drop, you can choose to change your timetable. So this will follow block registration. And our add and drop period is going to be available from August 31st till September 25th. So that is your span of time where you're able to make changes to any timetable inquiries that you may have. So if you need to add a separate course, if you need to drop a course, make any changes you need to, then there is that span of time.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if anybody does need
any assistance with the credit transfer piece as well, I'll just put this email up as well. It's just ctcregistrar@GeorgianCollege.ca. So you can get some assistance directly about those.
We do usually recommend to make sure that you try to submit those as early as possible as well. Mm-hmm. And credit transfer applications.
Yeah. Okay, great. And then, so, and some students actually, have exemptions from other courses. So when registration comes around, they might have these exemptions from, courses they may have taken in the past or from other colleges. But it's actually normal for students to have to pick some of these exemptions when they register, right? Can you sort of explain that process to us?
Yeah, certainly. So if you do have exemptions, when you do your first round of registration, and this would be from the 18th to the 20th, when you do select, let's say, timetable A, you could have been exempt for maybe one of your mandatory courses that's included in timetable A. And what this means is that it's going to pre-select it for you. Again, when you select a timetable, all your mandatory courses will be selected for you in that block of a timetable. And you can see the registration dates and times. Though when it comes time to change your timetable during add and drop, so that again is the August 31st to September 25th, you'll be able to make any changes that you need to. So if you've received an exemption for a mandatory course, then during add and drop, you're able to drop that course. And you can choose to add other ones as well if you need.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, and we've got a question here as well, or just a comment about that somebody's, their biggest fear is that somehow they'll mess it up and not select the right amount of courses or too many. Can you speak to that as well and what
Sure.
students should do?
Yeah, so the program outlines are on the Georgian website, and it's an excellent resource show you which courses you're supposed to be taking in each semester. One, I'm going to say from a student systems perspective, we also have an excellent student system. It's called MyPath, and this is your academic planning tool. So in MyPath, and I'm not too sure if we can show it, Jenny. That's okay if we can't. But MyPath is accessible through your student portal, and it'd be the same login you would use for any other student system. And MyPath will show you the courses you're currently taking, courses that you have outstanding for your program, and also you have completed. So it is an excellent, excellent resource. And actually, thank you, Jenny. If we scroll down just a little bit, it should be available through our quick links. There we are. So I think it's one down there is MyPath. So when you do click on MyPath, it'll show you, again, the courses you're currently taking, courses you've completed.
I can't get in.
And courses outstanding. If for some reason that you're out of sequence or you're not following the natural progression of your program, we do highly recommend that you refer to your MyPath plan. And this is maybe something that is set up either by yourself, the student, your advisor, coordinator. So if you have any questions regarding which courses should I be taking, then those are 3 excellent outlets to use.
Okay, perfect. And there's a question here as well. It's from an international student. I don't know if you can speak to that, but it's just basically wondering if they're still waiting for information, documents, say for a visa or something before the registration deadline. Can it be extended?
This inquiry, I would have to either probably send off to international or international records. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to provide the most accurate information on that inquiry. Thank you very much for the question, but I think international center or international records would be the approach.
Yeah, and I'll just type in their email really quick as well. So there is their email as well. So if you do have, and this applies for any kind of international inquiry, not just that one question, but you can, I've pinned it there at the bottom, just that email, international@GeorgianCollege.ca. And our fantastic team there, they can help you for sure. They also actually run live chats 3 times a week on Instagram and Facebook. So for sure, check them out. If you want to check it out on Instagram, since we're on Instagram right now, it's just IC Georgian. Great. And then and I want to ask you too, because I think, part of the reason we do this is because sometimes we do have tons of information. And sometimes, people might get a little bit lost or they forget where something is, or they might run into a technical issue or whatever it is. We've all been there, right? So, if somebody's having some trouble, with, logging in or using Banner or whatever it is, how can they get some help?
Yeah. So I'm certainly one outlet. If you email registrar@GeorgianCollege.ca, then we can certainly get to your inquiry as quick as we possibly can. If you are having issues with your password, again, your default password will be your date of birth. So the last 2 digits for the year, 2 digits for the month, and 2 digits for the day. You are able to also use your password manager tool. And similar to where we went in Banner, you can access Password Manager from the screen by clicking Login in the top right-hand corner. And when you click on Password Manager, you can set up password recovery outlets. So it could be an alternate email, a phone number, and this way, if you do forget your password, we can send you a code, and this would help you reset your password so you can regain access. If you haven't registered, as well. And our IT department info is also at the bottom of your password manager page there. You can contact IT support@GeorgianCollege.ca. And at the bottom there, the extension is 1730. That's excellent. And Jenny, you're doing an amazing job.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Okay. I think we froze there for a second. So I think we're going to leave it there. Is there any last piece of advice you would give to students just for that fall registration next week? Oh, I think we're a bit frozen. Well, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, Jay, for joining us today and for giving our students some fantastic advice. And thank you so much to all of you for joining us today. I see you've got tons and tons of questions. Thank you so much for connecting with us, for engaging with us. We'd love to see you all here, and we want to help you as much as we can. So if you missed any of our question and answers about fall registration, again, we are going to be posting this live chat to our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube accounts following. So definitely check that out. They'll be there to view at any time. And then we are going to be back next week for another live chat. It's Thursday, August 20th at 1 p.m. And that one's going to be all about what to know about returning to campus. So we're going to be joined by Chris Varney, who's going to tell us everything that you guys need to know. So please do bring your questions, bring your friends, and join us for that. As well, I want to let everybody know that we are hosting another live event tonight that you are all welcome to join, especially if you or someone that you know wants to learn more about Georgian or about our programs, our financial options, how to apply to Georgian for free, and a lot more. So we're going to cover tons of information. So this event is called Get Help to Get Back. Get Help to Go Back, sorry. And we are running one tonight, August 13, from 5 to 6, and another one on next week, Thursday, August 20th, from 10 to 11 a.m. So if you want to get some more information about that or to register, please go to GeorgianCollege.ca/get help to go back. And in the meantime, make sure to share this live chat with your friends and your peers to help them out this fall. And we will see you next time. And for any of those questions we couldn't get to, we're sorry we can't cover it all today, but please, again, visit our website, GeorgianCollege.ca. And there's tons of information on there, including about fall registration, our COVID-19 updates page, our fall semester, international updates, and commonly asked questions are answered. So definitely check that out. Again, GeorgianCollege.ca. So stay safe, everybody, and we'll see you next time. All right, take care.